I took a random road trying to get that snow slide, and I just kept going, hoping I'd be going in the right direction, and it looks like I am, because I need to be where the lake is. Alright, so it's about 2 o'clock on Saturday. I just left Bridgeport, California, which was the town outside of where I stayed in the Sierra Mountains last night. So today I went through a bunch of trails and ended up on some really cool ones, ended up at a couple of high points where I had 360-degree views. I got some drone footage of that, and then actually got kind of lost. My GPS, it's not picking up all these small roads, and I got to see if my other one did. I've got a Nuvi now. So many reasons that I don't like this thing, but I've got to check and see if my other one would pick up all these roads, because that other Garmin, the Drive Smart, that picked up a lot of small roads, and this Nuvi did not pick up any. So I was just guessing where I was going by landmarks, and ended up on a really cool trail with everything scraping the side of the vehicle, and had to engage 4x4 that kind of went down in between two mountain sides, and kind of ended up like in a little valley, if you will. That was cool enough that I videotaped it, and I'm going to actually do that as a ride-along video. So even though I was lost, that one was a lot of fun. That was really cool. Got to go through a little bit of desert, then all of a sudden it got like you were in the woods, and it got, you know, not difficult, but I never had to air down, but it was still cool. Anyway, so yeah, when I get to Lake Tahoe, I'll see what it has to offer, and then decide if I want to get a hotel for tomorrow night in Reno or the night after. It's been a long time since I've stayed at a Hampton Inn property. I've got all the points, and now's the time to do it. I don't know anybody nearby, so I really need to get a shower. I really need to do laundry, and just get myself back together. Would just be nice. It's not, I don't feel like I absolutely have to, but the option's there. It's free, so it's gonna feel good to do it. But even if I couldn't, I'd still be okay with that. I don't mind living on the road and cleaning up with wet wipes and washing my hair, with just dumping water on it every now and then. But a shower is always good. A hot breakfast is always good. And doing laundry, that's very good. There's a lot of, I talked to some people who overlanded, they don't change every day. I do. I have a lot more clothes than probably most people would. I change every day, except for my pants and shorts. I'll wear those for 2 or 3 days, depending on the activity that I'm doing. If I'm hiking and I'm really doing something where I'm sweaty or nasty or anything like that, then I don't even wear the shorts or the pants a second day, depending on how they smell the next day. But everything else, I change daily, and then I launder. It's just, I feel a lot better for doing that. And I clean up with wet wipes every single night. I mean, completely clean up. And it just makes for a more pleasant feeling adventure when I'm living out of this thing. And I can do it for months on end, technically, if I had to. So, but like I said, the hotel's there, it's free, I'm gonna do it. So anyway, I'm gonna continue on to Lake Tahoe, and I hear it's beautiful. I'm gonna have to figure out some nice places to go so that I can get some nice shots and go from there. So I was driving on my way to Lake Tahoe and saw this tire place. Finally one that was open when I drove by it, and I need to get that wheel spin balanced really bad. I noticed a bad vibration in the rear, then I rotated them, and now that problem's moved up front. So I know it's got to be that tire, so I'm going to go ahead and have them do it. I really need an alignment as well, but my tie rod linkage all needs to be replaced. So I'm going to have to find somewhere to do that, order parts and have them sent, because there's no point in aligning this thing if my tie rods are shot, and I know at least a couple of them are. So I'm going to buy the whole assembly and just put it all in rather than piecemeal the whole thing. But in due time, for now, I am just going to get the wheel spin balanced so that that doesn't vibrate and drive me crazy.